According to the New York Times, there are more than 8,000 craft breweries in the United States, but only about 60 are Black-owned. That is less than 1%. CBSN producer Gene Song spoke to the co-founders of Crowns and Hops, whose goal is to turn that around.
Crack open a pint.
This is bigger than beer, but it does not hurt to have a pint.
Beny, Ashburn, and T.O. Hunter are brewing a movement of inclusion with Crowns and Hops.
Our mission started with just recognizing something that was extremely glaring, which was a lack of diversity in the craft beer industry.
In noticing the void of diversity in craft beer, we started curating content, events to really showcase brown and Black people inside of the craft beer industry. We knew immediately we did not want to start with products. We wanted to start with community first.
When they learned that by 2050, closing the racial equity gap could grow the U.S. economy by $8 trillion, Ashburn and Hunter were inspired to launch the Trill Pils Initiative. They're pouring out beer products and a $100,000 fund for Black-owned craft beer brands. It's a collab with Scotland's Brewdog.
As we move forward, we want to pay it forward and really help support other Black-owned craft beer businesses to avoid some of the mistakes that we made simply because we just didn't have the knowledge or we weren't aware. So with our Trill Pils Initiative, it's meant to really be focused as a resource and a tool for Black-owned craft beer brands.
Right now, what we see specifically in craft beer is a lot of individuals who leverage our culture are the individuals with resources. And when you see individuals or communities or cultures that cannot utilize their own culture for the benefit of their own uplifting and innovation and profit, then that's an issue.
COVID-19 has delayed their plans to open a Crowns and Hops brew pub in Inglewood.
We are now going to have our own space to create that cultural moment in craft beer.
But Ashburn and Hunter are undeterred.
Craft breweries and brew pubs are hubs of the community. For the past 5-6 years, we have made it our point to promote the brewery friends that we created, all over the world, and we were entering a moment where we were finally going to be able to leverage that sweat equity and building our own community with our own products.
Their vision for Crowns and Hops is also coming to the forefront.
I think when there was a bit of confusion on why we led with Black people love beer, on why we lead with Black ownership, I think it's now in the wake of everything that's happened, everything from COVID, which disproportionately affects Black and brown people as well, to the murder of George Floyd. I think people are now crystal clear on why we lead and why we champion our culture the way we do now.